I'm just counting my marks which I got in my exam, Shreya. I'm just cross-checking them.
What will you do with that exam paper? Will you eat it? Drink? Sell it?
Of course no. By the way, why are you being so aggressive right now?
Haha, no Arjun. My teacher used to say me that marks are not only the one that decides our future.
Then, shall I dance or sing to catch up my career?
Now I understood the reason why you're getting less marks in your exam paper.
Tell me why.
Because of those silly doubts. Actually, did you get the main point or the tail of the point?
To be honest?
Honest?
I didn't get it, Shreya.
There are many skills we shall learn which helps us to succeed in our life. And that is the topic we are specifying today. 21st century skills.
Yes, the literates of the 21st century are not those who cannot read and write, but are those who cannot learn, unlearn and relearn. A fine afternoon to all the respected dignitaries and lovely parents present here. Today we, the DPS TEDx group, is going to introduce the 21st century skills. The skills are divided into 3 types: learning skills, life skills and literacy skills. Students will need to enhance these skills in their classroom so they can have a great career in their future.
Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I may remember. Involve me and I learn. Learning skills teaches us about the mental processes required to adapt and improve upon a modern work environment. Now I would like to call upon our first speaker, Sridhar, think out of the box.
Let me just get inside it. Let me think now. But wait, some intellectuals, our parents and our teachers ask us to think out of the box. Now let me get out of the box to think. I'm out of the box. But wait, do you really think this means thinking out of the box? No way. Thinking out of the box means thinking something in a different manner. Yes, the great genius Albert Einstein also said that creativity is seeing what others see, but thinking what no one else ever thought. Let me share you a personal experience of mine. One day, our teacher showed us a plastic bottle and asked us to describe about it. Then we started shouting, "It's plastic, ma'am, we should not use it." Then say me the uses of it. Then we started saying, we can draw circles, put it as paperweight, and etc. Then I stood up and I said that, "Ma'am, we can cut it into half and plant a seed in one and use the other one as a water filler." Now, to be creative and produce something that's not usual or boring, to come up with something that's interesting and unique, we need creativity. Dear parents, creativity, it is a vital skill. Let me make it simpler for you. Creativity is all about using the available things and creating and evolving new ideas. Creativity also helps the students to be successful in school and life, and it also brings satisfaction in our lives. I have started thinking out of the box and being creative. If you want to be creative, just do one thing. Think out of the box. Thank you.
Next speaker, Arjun and Ramanya, who are going to speak about the skill critical thinking. When, why, what. When, why, what by Arjun and Ramanya.
Questions. A lot of questions in my mind.
Ramanya, did you know that the important thing is to never stop questioning? Curiosity has its own reason for existing, said by the great Albert Einstein.
Yes, Arjun, you're right. Even our teachers say don't hold back from asking questions. That will help us learn better.
I believe that asking questions enhances one's critical thinking.
Yes, you're right. I would like to share an incident which happened yesterday.
Sure, Ramanya, we would love to hear about it.
There was a science class going on where our teacher is explaining photosynthesis topic. I raised my hand and asked her, "Could you explain this in a simple manner?" She was so kind to me and started explaining this in a simple manner so that everyone can understand. But in the meanwhile of explanation also, I started asking more and more questions where my teacher tried to answer a lot of my questions. But finally she said that think critically before you ask me a question. Arjun, do you know what I mean by critical thinking? How is it useful and how can we use it?
Yeah, but before we start, we would like to introduce ourselves. I'm Arjun.
And I am Pramanya.
Today, we are here to give you a clear view on critical thinking. So, critical thinking is the objective analysis and evaluation of information gathered by observation, experience, and communication as a guide to belief or judgment.
Most of us seem to not care about little things like critical thinking or thinking rationally. But do we know that These little things make big changes in our life.
Critical thinking enhances our problem solving ability and stimulates your curiosity.
I think critical thinking has a great impact in students' life too. It helps them to make the sense of world and see a situation from different perspectives.
Perspectives. Pramanya, does this mean that you have a different perspective? I have a different perspective, and even the audience have a different perspective.
Yes, Arjun, you are right. This is how critical thinking works.
So now I conclude by saying that if our ancestors didn't question, we would have never evolved or improved in the society. So to never stop learning, never stop questioning.
So, think critically and become a better version of you.
Thank you.
Anvita and Lakshmi Priya.
Hey Lakshmi, I have an ear infection and it hurts a lot.
Oh, which year is it?
2022. I'm talking about an ear infection and you're asking me which ear is it?
I meant your right ear or left ear.
Oh, it's my right ear. I'm sorry I misunderstood you. Do you want to go roam on the bank?
On the bank? How can you even roam on the bank? It doesn't even have any stairs to climb, right?
Not that. I meant the river bank. I said it so clearly. How could you even misunderstand me?
English, it's very hard to understand. By the way, I can't come to the bank. I have to write an essay on communication skills.
Oh, I can help you with that.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me.
Hi, hello everyone. I'm Anvita.
And I'm Lakshmi Priya.
Here to talk about communication skills.
Communication is the exchanging of information through speaking, writing, or using other media. It is very important to express oneself. It also satisfies one's needs. One should have an effective communication skills for development in the career. Dear audience, in your personal life, effective communication skills can smooth your relations with others by helping you to understand them more efficiently.
Misunderstandings happen because people don't know what you mean. Always. Another reason for misunderstandings is that people don't know your inner feelings, and sometimes the word you say might be interpreted in different ways.
Yes, you're right.
But Lakshmi, I'm to your left.
I meant you're correct.
Oh, so you see, this is an example of misunderstandings. To avoid these, you need to improve your communication skills, and some ways to improve your communication skills are:
Slow down.
don't expect to speak as fast in a foreign language as
Learn.
you do in your mother tongue.
Learn sentences instead of words.
Listen to others.
Ask questions.
And maintain your body language. Communication skills are important in everyone's life, but especially important in a student's life. I'll tell you an example. My elder brother actually got an amazing job offer from Google because the interviewers were amazed by his communication skills.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah, I know. So, I would like to conclude by saying that communication skills are very important in everyone's life. I hope you've all realized the importance of communication skills and that you'll all try to improve them. Thank you.
Speakers Asfa and Sufia, who are going to speak about the skill collaboration. Together we can succeed. Together we can succeed by Asfa and Sufia.
Like seriously, my project got spoiled in front of the judges. I mean, I worked so hard on it. They said I have to add some changes in it, but I don't have any ideas. I'm like so fed up of this.
Don't worry, Sidra. I'll help you. We'll work together on the project. But before that, let's speak something about collaboration.
Okay, so like collaboration isn't something complicated. It means working together to achieve something.
It's literally true that we can achieve anything by working together.
The key element of collaboration is willingness. All the participants have to be willing to sacrifice parts of their own ideas and adopt others to get final results.
It helps in time management, in learning new skills, and also develops thinking skills.
It also helps the people to understand their problems, how to solve them, and decide the best way to act towards them.
I would also like to add a quote said by Henry Ford, which goes like, "Coming together is the beginning,
Keeping together is the progress, and working together is success." Thank you.
Shall we work together on the project now?
Sure.
Information brings awareness. Information brings awareness by Sarayu.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is A. Saryu from grade 9, here to speak about one of the most crucial skills of 21st century, information literacy. Information literacy is the ability to find, evaluate, organize, use, and communicate in all its various formats. Most noticeably, this information literacy is used in problem solving, decision making, and acquisition of knowledge. Now, let's come to the main point. Why is this information literacy important? There are two main reasons that why this information literacy is important. First one, farmers. As you all know that the conditions of the farmers is worsening due to crop failures and borrowing money from moneylenders and many more reasons. This is because they lack information literacy about the various initiatives taken by the government to help them, such as National Agricultural Market, Inverter Subvention Scheme, and many more schemes. Second one, as you all know that there is a vast amount of information present online, but it is always hard to distinguish accurate from inaccurate sources. Outside of academia, think of the concept of fake news, deliberately spreading misinformation intended to undermine others' viewpoints. So that's why people should always be aware of such unreliable content, to think critically about the source of information and to evaluate the sources effectively both in your research and your media consumption generally. Thank you.
I applaud you for the information you have provided, Saryu. Now I would like to invite our next speaker, Shrestha, who is going to speak about the skill media literacy. Engage, enlighten, encourage. Engage, enlighten, encourage by Shrestha.
Wow! 20 million views? These many followers? I'm being so famous. Just like the Slay Point cousins from the YouTube. Nothing influences more than a recommendation from a trusted friend. Said by Mark Zuckerberg. A very cheerful afternoon, everyone. This is Shrestha. Today I'm going to speak about one of the most exciting 21st century skill, media. I believe that society is influenced by media in so many ways. It is the media for the masses which helps us to know about a lot of things, to form opinions and make judgments regarding various issues. It is the media which keeps us updated and informed about what's happening around us and around the world. Everyone can draw something from it. The media has had a bad effect on this generation, mainly because the youth is strongly influenced by media. Generally, teenagers and children wish to follow the people who are recognized and do things what they do to get noticed. Sometimes they focus on bad parts of media and strive to be part of it. But many aren't come to live a life of crime. The media affects people's perspectives. Too much intervention of media in everything is a matter of concern. FM radios, newspapers, information on net and television are the mass medias which strive to reduce the communication gap among the audience, viewers and the media world. So, I believe that if media identifies its role and works sincerely and honestly, then it can become the greatest force in building the nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Shrestha. Now I would welcome Vrishak and Havish, Science is Future Technology. Science is Future Technology by Vrishak and Havish.
Oh no, my ship is crashing. I can't control it. Where am I? What planet is this? Who are you? Oh, please don't hurt me. Let me escape. Don't worry, Mr. Unknown Plant Organism. I'm not going to hurt you. Who are you? And by the way, my name is not Unknown Planet Organism. It's Vrishak. Hello, Vrishak. In my planet, my organisms call me TRX9. TRX9? Yeah, and by the way, why do you look like this? Us humans on the planet Earth look like this. Okay then, can you explain how advanced is your technology? Sure. Our future success is directly proportional in our way to evaluate, integrate, adapt new technology into our work. Quoted by Sukant Ratnakar, a scintillating morning one and all. This is Vrishak from 6th Princeton with my friend TRX9 to talk about technology literacy skills. Technology literacy is the ability to effectively use technology to access, evaluate, integrate, create and communicate information to enhance the learning process through problem solving and critical thinking. Technology literacy combats unsafe and irresponsible usage of technology and creates an effective environment for its usage. Hey TRX9, can you explain me how technology plays a very important role in your planet?
Yeah, sure. It can be defined by adapting. Technology keeps changing and evolving, bringing new forms of applications and new forms of technology. Us tech literate individuals should be able to pick up and adapt to the new skills needed to navigate technology, whether it be a new application to control a spaceship or a new robot.
Yeah, thank you, TRX9. I hope that this information has broadened your perspective on the use of technology and how to use technology responsibly.
Yeah, thank you, Rishak.
You're welcome, TRX9.
Oh no, I almost forgot. My ship is repaired and I have to go to my planet. Bye, Rishak.
Bye, TRX9.
Next speaker, Kshitish, who is going to speak about the skill flexibility, to not be bent out of shape, by Kshitish.
My name is Kshitish Jha from 8IIT and I am here to speak about a very important 21st century skill, flexibility. So what is flexibility? I would define flexibility as the ability or willingness to change or compromise when not met with the desired result. So that you understand more clearly, I would like to give an example. During the coronavirus pandemic, as the virus engulfed us, schools and houses were shut down due to the fear of the virus spreading very quickly. So here, the people who were flexible, who were versatile, they adapted to the online mode of teaching and learning and they progressed. Compared to the people who did not adapt, who were not flexible, they suffered. So you see people, how flexibility benefited them. But wait, are there examples of flexibility in nature? Yes. As all of you have learned in your chemistry, metals are malleable while non-metals are brittle. So what does that mean? Metals, being malleable, can be beaten into thin sheets, while non-metals, being brittle, break. So you see, metals survive by the virtue of malleability, that is, flexibility, while non-metals, not being flexible, being brittle, being rigid, they suffer. So we too should be like metals. We should be flexible, not stubborn. So I hope that all of you have realized the importance of flexibility. Thank you.
Our next speaker, Shai Teja, who is going to speak about the skill leadership.
A leader is a person who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Is quoted by one of the greatest speaker, mentor, and coach, John Maxwell. One day, I was preparing for my exam and I was going through my history textbook. Then I came across an interesting slogan, Swaraj is my birthright. And it was given by one of the greatest freedom fighter of India, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. In the same way, there are many leaders in the world who inspired us, like Chandrasekhar Azad, Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and even Martin Luther King Jr. And then a question pops out from all of us. We study about them and what makes them unique. Then the answer comes that they all are the great leaders in the world who made an unforgettable change to the society and whose actions made a huge impact to us. A very wonderful and pleasant morning, everyone. This is Sai Teja here to talk about leadership. Leadership is an ability to lead a team and being capable of effective team management. And leadership is a skill which creates a sense of responsibility and also develops a good self-confidence in you. A great leader always motivates and influences you to achieve success. Let me tell you one thing. Each and every one of you possess at least one leadership quality, and if you really work on them and be responsible towards it, you'll definitely be a good and effective leader. Leader isn't just a person who leads a team, but also a person who creates other leaders. I hope you'll definitely work on your leadership skills and be best leaders of your life. And I want to conclude my speech with a closing statement. Leadership isn't just about titles or designations. It's all about your impact, influence, and inspiration. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Teja. Now I would welcome Sarah.
I'm just so fed up. My mom always forces me to come out of the room and meet my friends, and I always get into this trouble. How do I greet them? Should I just say, hey, long time no see? Or should I say, hello, it's wonderful to meet you guys after such a long time. But today I'm here to share you my journey about being introvert and antisocial. Social skills help people to communicate verbally and non-verbally through gestures, body language, and personal appearance. Sir Daniel Goleman, a renowned physiologist, once said, empathy and social skills are social intelligence, the interpersonal part of emotional intelligence. That's why they look alike. A cheerful morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tasmeen Sara, and I have got an opportunity to share you about social skills. Humans are social creatures, and we have developed many ways of communicating our thoughts, messages, and feelings with others. So here are a few common ways which will help you to avoid your shyness and communicate in a better and a clear manner, like facial expressions, body language, tone, pitch, and volume of your voice, and eye contact while in communication with a person. So, I hope that by now you've understood the basic meaning of social skills. Now let's spotify a few important social skills which will be useful in your daily life, like observation skills. This skill of observation helps you in professional settings, like conflict resolution. These skills help you to become problem-solving person and giving a workable solution to it. Active listening. This helps you to communicate with a person without interrupting or losing your attention. Next one, empathy. This helps you to empathize people and the situation, and also helps you to understand and identify a person in a better manner. Last but not least, written and verbal communication. Written and verbal communication helps you to explore yourself to another person in a better and a clear language. So, thank you everyone. Have a sociable day ahead.
Thank you, Sarah. Now I would like to invite our next speakers, Ashna and Roshita, who are going to speak about the skill initiative.
Oh my god, what is this nonsense? Plastic everywhere. Life is so drastic at every sphere. Our environment is now in strain. Our Mother Earth is now in pain. And no one is coming forward. I will take the initiative to clean all this up. All works for today are done. Now I am relaxed and can go to sleep peacefully. Who are you?
Why are you scared of me? You humans made me, and you're acting as if you don't know me?
Whoa, you're a monster. And you're made up of plastic?
You cleaned me today, and you were thinking of me. That's why I came into your very sweet dreams.
I have many ideas to kill you, to remove you from my Mother Earth.
Never mind, you can do it. No one came forward and took initiative. You're brave enough to do this.
Yes, I took the initiative to clean all this. Earth is surrounded by plastic, and we need to think about our future to make it a better place to live in. Timely say no to plastic, if possible. Otherwise, life would become so horrible. It would be fantastic if we stop using plastic. So let's make a promise to make our Earth a clean and green planet. A wonderful morning to all. This is Ashna with my friend Roshita are going to tell you something.
Lots of people never use the initiative because no one told them to. This line is said by Bansky.
Initiative means to do tasks without being told. You find out what you need to know. You keep going when things are tough. You take advantages of the opportunities that others pass by, and you act instead of reacting. In olden days, people believed that talking was possible when people are face-to-face connected. But Alexander Graham Bell proved them wrong. He took the initiative and invented a means of communication, the telephone.
We can barely imagine a world without a telephone. Ashna, but where would the world be if Graham Bell didn't thought to invent a means of communication, the telephone? What if he thought his invention would be unsuccessful?
Roshita, it's all about starting your work. If you have the courage to start it, and if you put efforts to it, you will surely succeed. So in conclusion, I am not saying to create something really big. All I mean to say is to take small steps, which will lead to big wonders. Accept yourself to be a thinker first, then a doer. Dear audience, remember, no matter how small or how big you think, having the courage to start your work is the most important thing that will be the very first way to begin your success journey with. I have taken the initiative to do things. What about you? Thank you.
Now I would welcome Sanvi.
No, not at all.
I had a proper preparation timetable in which I used to have few short breaks and revision time. I even sacrificed many things such as entertaining myself and having fun with my friends and family. I also used to burn the midnight oil preparing. But this helped me in reaching my goal successfully. First of all, what is the importance of productivity in students? Let me tell you. Productivity is never an accident. It is always a result of a commitment to planning, excellence, intelligence, and focused efforts, said by Paul J. Mayer. Good morning. I'm Sanvi and I've been studying in DPS-Warangal since 6 years. I'm honored that they have invited me here to speak about productivity. For achieving a good score in any exam, productivity plays a major and an important role. Productivity for students requires their skills and efforts to perform efficiently in their studies. This involves how well they manage their time, their ability to prioritize, and their overall input to achieving academic success. Being productive is a vital aspect of student life. Your classroom environment influences your academic performance and your productivity in your attendance, study time, and concentration. Academic productivity describes the growing progression improvements that surround one's academic journey. To conclude, I say that prioritizing and planning makes a student productive. Try to maximize every minute to create the highest amount of productivity. Look at your tasks, prioritize them in order, and then plan out how you'll spend the day. You'll be amazed on how much you can achieve. And don't forget to use the 3 P's. Prepare, practice, present. Prepare, practice, present. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanvi. The DPS TEDx group is signing off.